So, how do you get noticed in a saturated market? Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Creative Exploration series. My name is Ben and I'm accompanied by my very grumpy cat, Tux, today, who does not want to be left alone for some reason. Okay, there you go. There we go. This week I wanted to talk about the value of having a solid demo. Basically, different industries call this different things, whether it's a portfolio or a reel or maybe a demo reel, but the general idea is the same. It is a short presentation showcasing your work. And the value of having a demo is that it allows you to walk up to a potential client and hand them a simple link or a business card with a QR code on it or something like that, and be able to walk away confident that they'll understand not only the quality but the type of work that you do. It's something that encapsulates you as kind of an artist as a whole. It speaks for you and for your work so you don't have to. And your demo should really be treated like a living business card. I mean, it should be included on your business card if you have physical cards, and it should be prominently displayed on your website or your social media. Basically, if anybody's going to click something on your site, they should click that link. And your demo or your portfolio is what you should use to leave a very lasting impression of your work. It should be attention-grabbing and interesting to watch, not just a slideshow of projects with some boring music under it, or even worse, narration. You really should try to avoid narration at all costs. You should let your work speak for you. Don't try to speak for your work. So I'm going to offer a lot of rapid advice here, but please keep in mind that failing to do any of these isn't going to make or break your demo. It's all kind of just tips to streamline the process and make it a little bit more palatable to people who probably have to go through dozens or hundreds of these every day. So first and foremost, earlier I mentioned that your demo should be short, and I cannot express that enough. It's one of the most important things that you can do. If your demo is longer than 4 or 5 minutes, you need to cut it down. Some people even say that if it's longer than 3 minutes, you need to cut it down. And there's a couple reasons for this. First of all, people have a very short attention span. They don't always want to sit through a 3 or 5 minute video when they could be watching something else. And secondly, like I mentioned earlier, people are often going through these rapid fire trying to find somebody to hire. If they see that you have like a 12-minute video, they're probably either going to skip through it and not get the full experience, or they're just going to ignore it altogether. My next point, and this is probably pretty obvious, but you want to put your very best work into your demo. If you aren't completely confident with your work, either skip it completely or kind of just tuck it in the middle so you can pad it. And I know when you start out, you don't have a lot to work with, so you kind of put your really important good stuff right at the beginning, and then you can kind of pad the middle part. Because again, if somebody's just looking through your demo, they might watch the first 30 seconds and then kind of skip through to the end just to see the other projects that you participated in. But always, always, always put your most prized project, the one you're most proud of, right in front, because that first impression is going to mean a lot. And another huge thing is making sure that your name and your contact info is very, very visible. If you're doing an audio thing like something on SoundCloud, then it's just making sure that your metadata and your description is all accurate so people can trace back to you if necessary. If this is a video, then by all means put your name on the bottom little bar and make sure that people can see it. Also, at the end of the video, have like a 10 or 15 second just kind of splash screen with your name, your contact information, and everything else. Be sure to do this, because that's kind of like leaving your business card behind. If somebody's interested enough to watch until the end of the video, they'll see your name last, and that's the most important part. And speaking about that, you want to keep your intro incredibly short. I've seen a lot of intros for people where they spend like 20 seconds having their name fly by or gilded in gold with sparkles and crap everywhere, and you don't want to do that. You want to get to the work as soon as possible, and you also want to try to move between these projects pretty quickly. Don't linger on a single project for more than 30 seconds or so unless there is a lot of content in that project that you want to show off. And it's good to jump between projects just to show the wide range of genres and styles that you've accomplished over your career so far. Again, variety is very important, but you also want to showcase the stuff that you're very proud of. And finally, I think it's valuable to keep this demo updated a couple times a year, especially when you finish a new big project that you want to show off. Because if you're showing old projects and you're showing old things, then you're not showing what you're doing now. And as an artist, you're always evolving and you're always trying new things, and you want to show those off as much as possible. But again, the goal is to make your demo as streamlined as possible. You want to get in, show Showcase all of your best work and then get out before the person who's watching it kind of gets bored or wants to move on to something else. Hopefully you'll get in and leave a lasting impression without overstaying your welcome. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I would really like to hear your thoughts on building a demo and where you can post it and just like what you've done in the past in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Be remarkable. As always, this video is sponsored by these amazing Patreon subscribers. You guys are the best.